It's Neil Venkatraman and welcome back to the next episode of Real Estate Marketing Results. In this episode today, I want to talk to you about how to position yourself to become the go-to person and to become someone special in the eyes of your clients. You know, you may have got a Facebook or Twitter account, you have a blog, and I'm going to show you how to position yourself to be really special so that you can grow and build your community as fast as possible. Now, there's only one way to do this, there's no secret, and that is to be different online. And the best way to be different online is what I call your USP. Okay, it's your unique social media position. Some of you may think of it as your unique sales positioning. It's exactly the same concept, but the way you develop this is different online. Now let's face it, most of us online do not have a different positioning, or when we talk to clients, we may talk to clients as a realtor and we find ourselves no different than anyone else, and our clients get confused in terms of why should they use you in the first place. So a unique selling proposition is something that will set you apart from everyone else. So in theory, what is a unique selling proposition? A unique selling proposition is simply making a big promise and actually keeping that promise. Okay, so a lot of people have different formulas and have different methods of developing it, but if you can give your word and keep your word and communicate to people that you're the person who can deliver on this, you automatically are the winner in your local marketplace. So the best way, think of it this way. If I use the words Nike, what comes to your mind? If I use the word Coca-Cola, what comes to your mind? Is this little big brand that comes to your mind, right? So Nike, for example, running shoes, golf and Tiger Woods. Okay, scrap that, not Tiger Woods. But let's look at Coke. You think of soft drinks or the word pop. Who invented the word pop, by the way? Anyway, or if you think about it logically, if you're going online and typing in Facebook or sending a message on Twitter, what association does your community of people that you're interacting with have with you? Do they see you as a realtor? Do they see you as someone who's just providing information? Or do they see you as being positioned differently in the marketplace? Look, we all have one of two choices. We can either communicate in a way like everyone else and through sheer brute force develop our community, or we can create our own unique sales proposition or social media proposition ourselves and position ourselves to really dominate and take over the market. Now, I want to give you some examples, and I want to share some examples of a unique selling proposition. But before I do that, let's talk about what happens if you do not have a unique selling proposition or a sales proposition online. The first thing is that the market has shifted and changed. Clients have less money these days, and they're looking for more value, or they're actually demanding more value for the services that they get in return. So as realtors or lenders or financial advisors, we need to position ourselves to show our clients we can deliver more for less value. And if you don't show them or prove that to them, they're ready to bolt or get on to the next client or use someone else to get that. The market has changed the way we've done that. Okay, so enough of the theory. How do you create your unique social media positioning online? So let's take two examples, and these are two of my favorite examples. The first one is FedEx. And you remember the FedEx unique selling proposition, right? When you absolutely, positively need to get it there overnight. Okay? When you absolutely, positively need to have it delivered overnight. They talk about overnight delivery. Now if you think about that and you said, oh well, FedEx is a big company, they can afford to do that, right? But let's think about that for a second again. When FedEx was first started getting off, or when they had the idea to create the company, they had to go against one of the biggest competitors in the US, which is the United States Postal Services, right? Now, who would ever want to compete against a big, massive giant like the US Postal Services? But they went out, they did some quick research and found out, not by asking the CEOs of companies, but by talking to the admin assistants, the secretaries of the company, people who are actually doing the shipping, what's your biggest concern? And they were talking about getting the package delivered overnight. And they completely dominated the market. Think about it, in this day and age, when you want to ship something, what image comes up when you think of FedEx? Okay, so FedEx has got this huge overnight delivery as their big promise. Now, Let me give you another favorite example, pizza. Okay, and specifically Domino's Pizza. Now Domino's Pizza started off by some college kids when they were in college because they were frustrated. Okay, and remember the Domino's Pizza advantage? Fresh hot pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. Fresh hot pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. Now let's think about it. When they started off, there was a pizza shop around every little corner. So what was the one compelling thing that people wanted? They wanted hot pizza when they came home from work, or college kids, when they came back from class, they wanted to have pizza and beer together, and they wanted it now, and they wanted it fast, and they wanted hot pizza. Now, Domino's makes no promises about the pizza being fresh. They make no promises about using only the best ingredients or even taste good. All they promise is you would get the pizza delivered in 30 minutes. Now imagine what they've done. They've grown it to a multi-million-dollar company, and they're just thriving in this marketplace. Okay. Now we know why a unique selling proposition or a social media proposition will help you, but why don't we develop one? I mean, you all know one is important and you need one. You see, we have internal fears. Imagine for a second you're a realtor, and if you only have a unique selling proposition about buying a home, or you have buyers in the marketplace, or you have sellers in the marketplace, what happens? This fear kicks in and we automatically think we're going to lose a whole lot of clients. And you know, as realtors, we help buyers, sellers, investors, sometimes renters in the marketplace. We do foreclosed homes, short sales. So we don't want to limit ourselves. So automatically we feel fearful that if we develop this unique selling proposition or this unique social media proposition, we will lose out a whole lot of clients. But that's not necessarily true. And I'll give you two reasons why. Let's look at FedEx for the moment. Do you think they do more than just overnight delivery? Of course they do. They do 3-day delivery, they do 5-day delivery, and even they're now moving towards ground delivery. Think about Domino's Pizza. Are they only selling pizza? No. But what it does is it's creating a unique position in your mind. Now with social media, here's the advantage for you. You not only get to talk about buyers' unique selling proposition, you can create multiple unique selling propositions. You can create multiple Facebook accounts, you can create multiple Twitter accounts, and you can start branding and positioning yourself around buyers, around sellers, around investors, and really growing and developing and dominating your local market. And that's what it's all about. So developing a unique social media positioning really helps you take your business to the next level. And what you're doing is, every time someone talks to you on Facebook or you send out a tweet, they see your brand and your profile and your unique social media proposition, they automatically associated you with some type of speciality or skill that you have that no other realtor is giving them. And then you create a demand for your service by actually doing that. Okay, so finally I want to say, the episode of this show is called Real Estate Marketing Results. And the reason I named it Real Estate Marketing Results and my company's named Real Estate Marketing Results is my promise to you as my unique selling proposition is I'm going to share the best social media techniques with you so that you will get results. Now, fortunately for you, I went online and I did some research. And let's assume you're a realtor in Chicago. I've come up with a really cool, unique selling proposition in downtown Chicago. So based on my research, one unique selling proposition, and you may want to use this or think around this, is that I help young professionals in downtown Chicago buy the loft of their dreams. Okay, so I went ahead, I did some research, I figured out exactly what my marketplace is, who are my clients, what are they looking for, and by the way, do you know there's over 22,000 people, young professionals looking for lofts in Chicago on a monthly basis. So here's what I'm going to do. Since this video is getting way too long right now, I'm going to cut it off. And in the next episode, I'm going to give you the exact step-by-step details of developing your social media profile. I'm going to show you how to do your market research, what to find out how your clients are looking for, and basically to construct or put this little unique selling proposition that I have together. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.